Hello, my name is also Mike. I'm from Lexington. I'm 32 years old. My story starts out pretty similar to most of the other guys. I was raised in an awesome home. Got very godly parents. My grandfather's a pastor of one of the larger churches in Lexington. But you know what? Satan doesn't care. Addiction doesn't care who you are. It got a hold of me when I was about 18. My parents cared so much for me that they sacrificed a lot of money, a lot of their hard work and time to get me into a private school. And I left the private school my senior year and went to a public school. And that's when things started going downhill for me. I started smoking and hanging out with the wrong crowd. And things just kind of snowballed from there. Got involved in heavier and heavier things. Now I'm 32 years old, and so for about 14 years, I was going down the wrong road. I was in church every Sunday growing up, and went forward when I was younger, gave my life to Christ, but because I didn't truly ask God to come in there, I guess I didn't really live it. I wasn't living the right way, so it gave Satan a way to get a hold of me. It was August of last year. I had stolen a lot of stuff from my parents. Everybody around me that really cared for me, the only people that really care for me and love me, are the people that I hurt the most. My grandparents, my girlfriend of 8 years, my parents. I stole everything that I could find in my dad's house, took it to the pawn shop to get money, to get high. And I finally broke down back in August, and admitted to my parents what was going on, the problems that I had, and how broken I was, and that I needed help. So in August, my parents got a hold of Chad's Hope Team Challenge, and I came here and willing to fix my life, to get off drugs. The fact that it was a Christ-centered facility was a must for me. I'd heard so many stories about people going into centers that weren't Christ-based, and things didn't really change for them. So me growing up in church and everything like that, I felt like it was a must that I had to come to a place that taught the Bible. And a couple days after I got there, I was, when it was the first time it got hard for me, I didn't have the drugs that I had always depended on. Every time it got hard, that's what I would do. So 3 days after I got there, I tried to leave. I actually thought about hurting myself, figuring out a way to get out of there any way possible. Bit on some Jolly Ranchers, broke a couple teeth. Tried to leave. I thought I was ready to go. Well, one of the staff members called my mother and told her that I was ready to go home. And my mom told me before I came up here that if I tried to leave, that it would really hurt the family, because it would be hard for Mom not to give me a place to stay, but my dad knew that I needed to either jail or to be where I was. So when I got on the phone, she told me that God gave her the strength to finally be able to tell me that I didn't have a home to come home to. One of the staff members kind of put it to her this way. He said, he's better off in jail than you thinking he's out on the street doing drugs and maybe dying, continuing dying. So the Lord really got a hold of me after those 3 days of being here. And ever since then, I have made a vow and a promise to God to never look back. God is calling me to be a disciple, and that's what I'm doing at Chad's Hope Team Challenge. It's a training to be disciples, so I can go out and help other people who have been in the situation that I've been in. recently a position has opened up at a church back in Lexington that there's a good opportunity that I might be able to be a staff member there and help others. So God is continuing to work and opening up doors. I would encourage anyone out there to please pursue help. You can't fix this on your own. Jesus is he paid the price on the cross. God's grace, Jesus is our salvation.
Yes, brother.
One of my verses that helps me get through everything is in Philippians. Most everybody knows it. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. And that is so very true. Another part of the Bible that I love, it says, if God is for me, then who can be against me? It doesn't matter who it is. The devil's going to try to get a hold of you, but if you've got God on your side, then it doesn't matter. He can save you. Thank you all for your time.